everyone, so the video that I have for you today is a look on kind of a back to the 90s. I did a lot of bronzer, a lot of highlighter, and a nude lip with a lot of liner. But I really enjoyed doing this look, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. So if you would like to learn how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, so I'm going to start out with my Lancome Visionaire. This is going to be my base. I'm just going to be applying this all over a clean face, and I want to make sure that I blend it out nice and well. For my foundation, I'm going to be using L'Oreal's Magic Nude Liquid Powder. Mine is 328 Nude Beige. To apply this foundation, I'm going to be applying it with my finger, and I'm just going to be dabbing it all over my face. This one is just going to need a couple more dabs than a normal foundation, just because the hole to where the foundation comes out is kind of small. So I'm just going to be blending all that foundation out with a beauty blender. And once I'm done blending this all out with a beauty blender, this foundation can also be applied with your finger. It comes out really well, and maybe even a little smoother without a beauty blender. So as you can see here, I'm just taking a little bit of foundation on my finger and applying it to some areas where I feel like it's needed a little more. So this foundation is definitely able to be put on top of each other and have more layers. Then I'm going to be putting on my concealer. This is the Magic Lumi Concealer in 380, I think. It's the lightest color that they have, and I'm just going to be putting that in all the highlight areas. So under my eye, down my nose, in between my eyebrows, and the middle of my forehead, as well as in the middle of my chin and in my Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender and blending that all out very thoroughly. Once I'm done blending out my concealer, I'm going to be moving on to my translucent powder. Translucent powder that I always use, which is this rice powder from Palliado in translucent. So I'm just going to be putting a lighter layer on top of my foundation because the liquid powder already sets in pretty well. For the brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Bold and Beautiful kit. And I'm going to be using the taupe color as well as that gel brown color. To start, I brush them out, and then I'm going to fill them in completely with the brown, or the taupe, the light taupe brown, whatever you want to call it, color. So once I'm done filling in my brows with that taupe color, I went back in with the brown gel, and I just put in the brown gel towards the end of my brows. So I kind of did a little bit of an ombre brow. To shape my brows, I'm going to be using NYX Wonder Pencil in medium 2. This is like the holy grail for concealer. I hate using concealer on my brows, so I just use this, and it makes your life so much easier. So I'm just going to shape them out. I did a heavier layer underneath, and then a lighter layer on the top, and then I don't do the inside of the brows. So then I'm just going to take a brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. The last part of the brows, I like to add something that kind of holds the brows all together. So that could be a brow gel or something along those lines. But lately I've been using a mascara. This is a brown mascara from CoverGirl, and this is just going to kind of darken up all the hairs themselves so that they look a little bit thicker. Then I'm going to apply my MAC Paint Pot and Lay and Low to my eyelids. I just use a clean finger and place it onto my eyelids and blend it. This is going to help prepare our eyes for the eyeshadow. Then I'm going to move back to the face, and I'm going to be using NYC's Smooth Skin Bronzer. And this is what it looks like. So this is kind of a little bit of a red bronzer, but I'm going to apply this very heavy to the cheeks and in all the contour areas. So as you can see, I'm putting it on my nose, and also I put it underneath my chin and blended it down to my neck. For blush/highlight, I'm going to be using my Tantilizer from Lorac. This is such a pretty color, especially if you want that bronzy glow. So I'm going to be applying this probably a medium amount to my cheeks. And then I'm actually going to go back in with another blush called Immortal Flower from MAC. This is a very light peachy pink blush, and I really love this color. I'm just going to be applying a very little bit to each part of my cheeks. Then for some extra highlight, I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and with a fan brush, I'm going to be applying that to the top of my cheek, down my nose, in my cupid's bow, as well as on the middle of my chin. So moving on to the eyes I kept very, very simple. Right here I'm actually blending our bronzer into the crease and pushing it towards the inner part of the eye. And the reason for this is because I love that the way the red brown, promoted like my hazel eyes. So I applied that all over my eyes in the crease and underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take Cafe Au Lait, I think that's how you say it. And I'm just going to darken up the lid and a little bit of the outer crease with this color. And this color is from Laura Mercier. And I also applied a little bit to my underneath my lashes. Then for the last color of the eyes, this is actually the Soft and Gentle from MAC. I'm applying that under my brows and my brow bone, and then in the inner corner and pushing it upward. For mascara, I'm doing something very special today. I'm probably going to have a video on it later, more in depth. But I'm using my voluminous Manga lashes. I think this is either by L'Oreal or Maybelline. But I'm applying one coat, and then I'm taking my Essence Voluminating, they call it lash powder, but these are actually little lash fibers. They're going to help extend my lashes. So I'm going to apply a little layer of that, and then I'm going to go back in with my mascara and cover up all those white fibers, and basically they're just going to elongate and thicken my lashes. Then the final part of this tutorial, which is lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with my NYX lip liner in Natural. And I want to do this a little bit heavy. I don't want to do my lip liner light, so I just filled in around my lips, and then I'm going to fill in most of my lips with that lip liner. For the outside color of the lips, this is Natural Beauty, a cream lipstick from Lancome. And I'm going to be applying this on the outer part of my lips and leaving the inner part of my lips nude for another color, which is right here. This is MAC's Myth. And this is a lighter nude color. And I'm going to be applying this in the middle for an ombre effect. So that's what it looks like so far. Then going into my Naked 2 from Urban Decay, I'm going to be taking this matte color called Taupe, or Tease. The matte taupe color called Tease. And I'm going to be taking a very small brush and just blending Tease onto the outside of my lips and pushing it inward. This is going to create a ombre effect and also create the illusion of bigger lips. Then finally, I'm going to add some more of my highlight Soft and Gentle from MAC to the inner part of my lips as well as my cupid's bow. And finally, to finish this off, NYX Dewy finishing spray. We're going to spray that all over and let it dry. And that is it, guys, for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and thumbs up this video. And also, don't forget to keep up with me on Instagram. My Instagram is @beautybyjulia. All the other information on this video is down below in the info box, so be sure to check that out. Thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!